So hi, my name is Sharnoosh, and this is my digital hub project, and it's going to be mainly about event planning, more specifically wedding planning, because I think that's something that I'd be really passionate about. So my goals and objectives, my short-term goal is to get a job, mainly at a as an on-site event coordinator, just to gain experience in the field, and I would like to work alongside other event coordinators and kind of assist them in the whole planning. Promoting my name mainly through my social media, driving traffic to my social media platforms just by posting relevant content, and linking with more professionals in the field. So following other professionals, linking with them on LinkedIn and following them and all that. And then as far as long-term goals, I would like to start a portfolio as soon as I do get a job. Just because I think it's really important to have a portfolio to showcase the work I've done and the experience that I've had. And then after that, eventually I'd like to have my own website where I would blog on there as well. And then again, I would have my portfolio on there to showcase it for my clients and people, like visitors that would come through my page. And then way down the road, after having a lot of experience, building a clientele, and like I said, gaining a lot of experience after a long time, I would like to start my own business. I think that's doable in this field. So strategy and positioning. I do realize that I will be an entry-level event planner, so I'm kind of new to the field. So I would like to gain as much experience as I can. There's a lot of associations and programs where you can get accredited to gain more education about it. So I would like to do that. And then engaging with followers on all my platforms, I think that's really important just to stay consistent and make sure I'm communicating with them and staying on top of it. And then as far as strategy, I think it's really important to maintain good content and consistency throughout all my platforms. And reaching my target audiences, which I know will be mainly women. So just posting content that they are going to be engaged in and that's going to reach them. And marketing myself and my work to kind of just stand out and just being unique with my different ideas when it comes to planning and stuff. And then increasing my SEO. So my social media platforms are going to be LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. And I have the same consistent picture throughout all of them. So my main hub is my LinkedIn. Again, I picked it because it is professional and I feel like it's basically my online resume. So it showcases all my experience and everything that I've had. And I have 162 connections right now, and I would like to increase it to 300 in the next 3 months. And I would like to connect with the professionals in the field on there, asking them to connect and telling them that I'm new to the field and I would like to get to know more about it and network with them. And then I would be sharing content on there as well. So Google Plus is another hub that I picked. I like this just because it is simple, easy to use, and it looks professional. And I would like to get 30 followers in the next 3 months. I have 13 right now, so I think that would be doable. And I have over 8,000 views, and I don't know how that happened. And I would like to add professionals in the field to my circles in hopes that they will add me back in their circles as well. And I would also like to post relevant and consistent content on there as well. Twitter is another one of my hubs. I would like 50 followers and 10 likes in the next 3 months. I only have 8 right now and 1 like, and I would like to follow at least 100 professionals in the field, whether it's people or businesses and whatnot. And I would post content and photos and videos. I would use trending hashtags just to get more engagement in them. And it's easy to find me, my handle on this Twitter, and all my hubs are for this, so they're not like my personal hubs that I've used. And then Pinterest is another one. I would like to get 30 followers in the next 3 months. So, and I only have 2 right now, so I have a little bit ways to go. And I'm going to mainly use this for photos that I take from the events that I work on and I have my hands on, and my future blog posts. So I would link it to that, once I have my website, and I would blog on there about it. That's what I would basically use it for. And then I have the same handle again on this. And then Instagram was my 5th platform. I wanted to use something else, but this was just a last minute one that I picked, and it's actually been the most successful. Within the first 24 hours, I had like 18 followers, and I just kind of posted inspirational photos, and on half of them, I've gotten like 13, 14, 15 likes already. So I'd like to increase my followers to 100 in the next 3 months, and I'd mainly be using this just for inspirational photos that I would find, and the photos that I would take just from my work. And then my handle is my first name and my last name, so that'd be easy to find. So for my inspirations, I picked Kristen Banta. She's one of LA's top event planners. I love her work. She does a lot of like outdoor weddings and stuff. And she's got her major social media platforms on linked to her website. And she's actually, I'm following her on most of my platforms, and she is following me on Instagram and Twitter, and she actually liked a picture on both of them. So that was really cool. And then Colin Cowie's another inspiration that I picked. He is very successful in branding himself, and he's an international event planner and designer. His website is really cool. He's got a ton of pictures on there. He has a ton of like inspiration stuff, and like a lot of how-tos and like do-it-yourself stuff for like other couples that are like on a budget, so they can kind of like plan their own wedding. And the main reason I picked these two inspirations was because they're very consistent on social media platforms, and they're constantly engaging with their followers, and they're posting relative content. So, and then my content calendar, this is subject to change a lot. I blocked off Saturdays because that is the busiest day to get married, so I'd be busy and working basically every Saturday. And I would basically make my posts in the morning, and then the color coding is for what I would be kind of posting about. I want to try and get all of them on all of my platforms. So like for Fridays, I have like Floral Friday, so I'd be like posting about, you know, what colors go together, what's in season, what's trending. Wedding Wednesday inspiration, just inspirational stuff, tips and tricks and stuff. And then Sundays, I'd have like a Sunday fun fact. And then I'd like to do at the end of a month like a short video or like a collage, just talking about the overall events throughout the month that I did, because I know a lot of people engage with video a lot more, and they're willing to like click on it and watch it than anything else. So, but like I said, and I would like to post a lot more than this if possible, just depending on, you know, the time that the events are posted, how many events, you know, there's going to be on stuff. So I don't know exactly how much content's going to be in there. And then monitoring and measurement. So LinkedIn, I'm going to use LinkedIn Analytics, Google Plus, Google Analytics, and I like Google Analytics. You can get like really deep into it. The more time you spend on it, you know, there's a lot of power behind it. So I would like to set up Google Alerts for keywords. I actually use that at work right now, and it's great. Page views and duration, so like how long people are spending on my pages. The locations, so like where they're checking my page out from, and then like what people are clicking on and what they're engaging with. Pinterest, I'm going to use Tailwind, Twitter, Twitonomy, so handle mentions, you know, retweets and all that stuff. And then Instagram, I'm going to use Iconosquare for like total likes and comments. And that's just a little picture for the Iconosquare that I have up there. I got like 96 likes within less than a week on my Instagram page already, so that was cool. Google results, nothing really changed much. My Facebook is still at the top. My LinkedIn moved up to before my images, so that was really good. I'd like to get that to be the first thing. And then my summary appeared on the new one. My Twitter appeared on there. I never even used Twitter before this class, so that's why it's not on the old one. So I would like to get all my platforms to be like the first couple things on there. And then opportunities and shortcomings. There's a lot of competition, so that would be difficult. Patience to dealing with difficult clients, so I'd have to have a lot of patience. It's very high stress, so if something major goes wrong, everyone's going to look to me for a plan B. So I'm going to have to know how to handle all that situations. And then working weekends and evenings, that's going to be the busiest time. Slow months. And then opportunities, it's a growing field. I would like to travel, working closely with vendors, so photographers, people in the entertainment business, all of that. And then there's self-employment potential, and the end result is going to be, it's going to be really rewarding after seeing how everything came together. So it'll be very satisfying. And that's it. Woo!